Several of you asked me yesterday to make a guide on how to get superior armor. Since other ones are months old and there are much easier ways nowadays, today I'll go over how to go from basically a fresh account to someone in full superior. This will include great money making methods for beginners, some strategies when purchasing dragon armor and fragments, and things to purchase beforehand to get you on your feet and get into that glorious yellow armor. If you enjoy my content, remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe for daily Skyblock videos, and ring the notification bell for good luck. Check the description for all the goods, and join my Discord to stay up to date with the community. Thanks, and enjoy the video. The first step is to unlock the Bazaar, which is basically a stock market of items located behind the auction house. In order to do this, you must acquire level 7 in mining, foraging, and farming. Let's quickly go over the best way to do this for a new player, and to do this in a matter of minutes. Mining is super easy. Basically, mine coal here until you can go to the gold mine, and then mine here until you're mining level 7. It shouldn't take more than a couple minutes since mining level 7 is pretty low, and I don't even think you'll unlock the deep caverns in time. For foraging, the first step is to buy an efficient axe from the lumber merchant in spawn. Then, just simply make your way over to the wood place, which is to the right of spawn. And by the lumberjack, you can break down all of these trees. Don't use your sword, of course. And it shouldn't take more than 15 minutes to get foraging 7, especially if you enchant your axe with efficiency 5. Farming 7 will probably take you the longest. First, you have to punch a bunch of wheat until you're able to access the barn, which is over here. Then, once you're in the barn, I recommend finding a lobby as small as possible and making your way up here and start mining some potatoes and carrots, as these will give you a lot of farming XP since you probably don't have a really good axe yet. I'd say probably within 30 minutes to an hour you'll be able to be farming level 7 and unlock the Bazaar. Once you unlock the Bazaar, you'll need to make about 50,000 coins selling gold. The reason I would recommend selling gold is because it's easier to get than diamonds and it sells for more than diamonds. You can get gold from the gold mine really quickly. And what you want to do is, starting from the main menu, you want to click on gold, you want to click on gold ingot, and then you want to click sell offer, and then set up a best offer of -1, and then just click this button, and it'll put up a sell offer for your gold for the highest price possible. Then, once you come back later, you'll have your order to pick up, and see, I got 10.2 coins from that gold. It should only take you about 100 stacks, or roughly a little more than 3 inventories worth of gold to be able to get 50,000 coins, and this is where you can start your first big project. With that 50,000 coins, you're going to want to buy as much dirt and sugarcane as physically possible. Get hundreds upon hundreds of stacks of it, everything you can to get as much dirt and sugarcane as you can. Then, build a gigantic sugarcane farm like the one you see, because when you're mining it at a good speed, you can actually make hundreds of thousands of coins an hour. It's kind of crazy. This farm in specific can make about 900,000 coins an hour with my farming level. The higher your farming level is, the more coins it will make. And since this farm is also decent for farming XP, you'll be leveling up that pretty quickly too. This farm in specific is very easy to make. All you need is to place water on both sides with 2 rows of dirt in the middle, and then slabs on the side to prevent you from walking off. Then, just look at it at about a 45-degree angle like I'm doing, with a lot of base speed, and you'll be farming like crazy in no time. Now odds are, unless you did over 100 hours of farming, you're not quite ready to afford superior dragon armor. Well, what I recommend doing is taking a lot of those coins and investing them in as many snow minions as you have minion slots. Try to get a lot of minion slots, as the more minion slots you have, well, the more effective this will be. Load up each of these snow minions with an enchanted lava bucket, a super compactor 3000, and diamond spreading. Also attach a medium storage to them just for a little bit extra storage. These guys can make hundreds of thousands of coins AFK while you're away. Now you'll want to purchase yourself a set of strong dragon armor and aspect of the dragons. We're going to start farming zealots in the meantime because it's a little bit better than growing sugarcane. I should also note now is a good time to level up your combat to level 20. This is going to take the longest part, but you cannot use superior dragon armor until you are combat 20. You also need to unlock the end to be able to farm zealots anyways, so I highly recommend going and killing the crypt ghouls in the hub. It's pretty much the back of the graveyard, and these guys give a lot of XP. You can also do a couple slayer quests if that's your thing, since revs do level up your XP a lot faster than most of the other slayers do. Something very important to note is that when you're farming zealots, you need to have as much speed as possible to keep up with the people in young dragon armor, but since you probably can't quite do enough damage yet to have a consistent 100% crit chance and one-shot zealots in young armor, this is why I recommend strong. Get yourself a set of God Splash potions. You can usually buy them from someone for about 100,000 coins in a hub. You'll see tons of people advertising them. Try to get ones that last an hour so you're able to do this with the least spending as possible. You should be able to average about 2 to 3 eyes every single hour if you're doing this at a good efficiency. This will make you about 1.4 million coins an hour, assuming you take the cost out of buying the potions in the effect. A quick little reforge guide I'll throw in just so you can be able to one-shot Zealots as easily as possible in this new armor. Reforge your sword to legendary for high crit chance, and reforge your armor to fierce for even more crit chance. This is the only time I would ever recommend someone reforges their armor to fierce, is if they're trying to get more crit chance and they can't one-shot Zealots yet. Between the Sugarcane farm, the snow minions, and the Zealot farming, this will be your best way to make money as of right now. So now let's talk about the best ways to purchase the superior dragon armor to make this as cheap and quick as possible. The fastest way possible to do this is pretty much buying from the bin in Bazaar. This is almost the cheapest way, but it's definitely the quickest. You can pretty much just pick up any of the armor that looks good to you. Again, don't grab any with thorns for obvious reasons. But this is the fastest way to pick it up. We will go over one more method which is slightly cheaper but takes much longer. Finally, you can purchase fragments from the Bazaar. However, I recommend doing this in the morning as it'll give the cheapest prices. At least that's what I've noticed. In the morning, I can usually get fragments for around 240 to 250,000 coins, and later in the day it goes up to 260 or 270,000 coins, like it is now. So when the first thing when you wake up is just go ahead and set a buy order for the custom amount you want. In this case, we would want 240, and then custom price and set it for the price you want to buy for each fragment. So in this case, 240,000. It could take a long time for this order to fill up, but once it is, you'll be getting the cheapest deal possible. That's just about it for this guide. Depending on how much work you put in, you can be getting superior dragon armor on a new profile in under a week. Just follow the steps shown in the video for the fastest progression to late game possible. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like on the video, and subscribe to be the first to see my videos. It's tough for smaller channels to compete with the more well-known ones, so your support means the world to me. Thanks again, and have a good day. Take care.